Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.
Cheers, what's up guys? It's Mr. Fit to Flourish, and today I wanted to talk about how to balance your trading life with your regular life, right? I know a lot of people who trade and a lot of people who ask me a lot of these questions are on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. A lot of you have families, you have kids, you have a 9-to-5. Most people, retail traders, have a 9-to-5. You have projects, you have other things that you're doing throughout the day, but you still want to make that extra money on the side. And a lot of people actually want to turn trading into their full-time occupation. So how do we do that, and where do we start? How do we balance it in the beginning? So in the beginning, the first thing that you need to do is you need to understand, first learn how to trade. So join a group of like-minded people, because it'll always keep you in that community of, okay, I can do this. They're doing this, I can do this. I have people who will kind of go through this journey with me. Find a community, number one. Find a community, find some mentors, people who are going to be doing it as well. So surround yourself with other traders, number one. Number two, you definitely want to make sure that you are understanding what your niche is when it comes to trading. What do I mean by that? What are you best at, or what feels the easiest? That's what I would go to. What feels the easiest? Are you trading stocks, the equities? Are you trading derivatives like options? Do you like futures better? And then based on what you like better and based on your personality, that'll tell you what type of trading you are best suited for. So for me personally, I know I am a magnificent day trader. I'm really good at swing trades, but I'm very picky when it comes to swing trades. So I don't swing trade that often, but I want to be making money more consistently. So I probably put on a swing trade maybe once to twice every 2 to 3 weeks, just because for me it's harder to read swings as opposed to just putting on day trades and making way more than I would on swing trades. And I have the personality of someone who kind of gets anxious if the money is left there for like a long time. So I like to be in and out of trades pretty quickly. So I figured that I'm better with 0 day to expiration options, and I like money to go up really, really fast. So I like to trade derivatives. I like options. So for you, you might not want to you're probably more risk averse. So you probably want to trade a stock, because if you trade it, it won't fluctuate so much like options. You buy something for $500, it can go to 0, or it can go to 5,000. But with stocks, you buy an equity for $500, and the next day it could go to 501, or it can go probably to 498. So not that much of a swing. So for you, what do you like? Do you like something that is less risky? Do you want to put more risk on? And also, do you want to hold something for a long period of time and let it grow over time? Or do you want to make money quickly? So that'll tell you, hey, should I be trading the equity, derivatives, and also how should I be trading it? Do I want to be day trading? Do I feel better day trading? Do I make more money day trading? Should I be swing trading? Do I feel like my win rate is better that way? Do I have bigger wins than losses when I swing trade versus I day trade? Or when I put on position trades, which is 3 to 4 months? How do you maximize your potential? So you need to maximize your potential. Get around a community and then maximize your potential. See what you like the best. Then you're going to have to balance your life. Okay, so personally, I can tell you from experience, I'm a pharmacist. I have that 9-to-5, right? So I'm working like 13-hour shifts. So how do I day trade? People are like, yo, how do you day trade? And how do you even keep up with stocks? Well, I like to trade. So I treat trading like a video game. Okay, so instead of going on TikTok, I don't scroll on TikTok. I post and I get out of there. So I don't know what's going on. And then on YouTube, I post and I get out of there. So I don't know what's going on. Instagram, I will post and I get out of there. So my screen time, if you look at my phone, my screen time is non-existent like on any of those apps. I don't like to scroll. I don't care about what someone else is doing. I'm focused on growing a community, growing myself, being fit spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, all that good stuff. So I don't really care what's going on social media. That's another thing. Cut out social media. Not entirely, but cut your time there and try to put more time into the charts. put more time into the charts, especially if you're not with family, or if you're not just chilling, relaxing, or if you're seeing that you're spending a lot of time on social media. You need to cut that time down and start to put more time in the charts, because the people that like trading is a zero-sum game, which means if you're losing, that means someone else is getting that money. So that hard earned money that you got at your 9 to 5, you're putting it into the market, and then if you're losing, someone else is getting that hard earned money that you had. So you need to be cautious of that. You need to take advantage of the opportunity to, hey, let me get into the charts so I can be the best. Because again, champions do daily what everyone else does occasionally. And what is that? What do champions do in trading? They look at the charts all day, every day, and they are always on the charts looking at patterns, looking at ways to get better. At night, they're setting up the next day. In the morning, they're setting up and practicing for what's to come and looking at possible entries, taking notes. That's what I'm doing every day at night, taking notes, looking at the charts, documenting it, putting in my file. And everyone on Discord knows, because I'm literally on there every single night for hours and hours and hours. So just make sure you're putting in the time. But not only that, kind of minimize your time on social media in order to be prepared for what's to come. You can't just go to work, get on TikTok, go on Instagram, wake up and be like, oh, I'm going to trade today. I want money. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I know people on social media make it look like that, and that's why I get off of social media, because you're probably seeing some fake results of these people with Lamborghinis and stuff saying they don't look at the charts or anything. So your perception is already off, and most retail traders' perceptions of trading is already off. Everyone thinks everyone wins all the time. The best traders in the world lose more than they trade or than they win, but their winners are bigger than their losers. So their winners are usually outsized gains. Their losers are just really small losses, but it's a lot of them. And people keep thinking like, oh, I'm gonna go to this Discord and they're never gonna lose. That's why they have this. No, they're gonna lose, but they lose small. Okay, we lose small if we lose, but we understand that trading is about keeping your losses small and keeping your wins massive. Okay, but yeah, so get in the charts. Make sure you're taking time to get in the charts. And if you don't like to get into the charts, or if you don't like to document like what's going on with the economy or do research, you probably don't like trading. And that's okay. Everybody doesn't have to trade. And people you might like money. You might want to get another job. I always say this, you might want 2 to 3 jobs if you only like money. But if you like to trade, understand it's going to take time. It's going to take patience. All right. And then how do I trade when I'm at work? Well, when I'm on break, or I like to make sure to get ahead in my work. What do you do as a pharmacist? As a pharmacist, you're checking medications, getting medications ready for patients. You're doing consults. You're doing doctor calls. So all that stuff. So I'm a pretty efficient pharmacist. So I usually come in a couple hours early, get everything lined up, get things ready to go. So when the day starts, it goes smooth. And then I have my team working extremely smoothly. I've managed pharmacies before, so I can make things run extremely smooth. So then I like to just take time to myself. I will step out, and then I'll take a look at the charts for about 5 minutes, and I day trade anyways, and I make sure that my day trading is accurate, and I already know what's going to happen in the market, so I can anticipate the moves when I do step out. So I'll step out and I'll put on my trade. And if you're at work and you don't want to day trade and you're more busy in your job, you're gonna have to refine your swing trading, meaning you put on a trade and you hold that for a day or two or more. So you're going to have to refine that. So you're going to have to kind of fit in where you get in when it comes to trading. So you're going to have to make sure that your style of trading supports your work schedule. Okay. And then last but not least, hey, you need that work-life balance. Let's say you do have a couple days off, or maybe you are a full-time trader or turning into a full-time trader. You only work part-time, or you're in school and you have all these days off. Man, you got to balance the work and you got to balance the working out. So me personally, on my Discord, you'll see a lot of the time, people in my Discord will see that, hey, we're trading, we put on a trade, we go up huge. I'm like, hey, I'm done here for the day. I'm going to go to the gym. Okay, I'm going to live my life. Make sure that you're living your life. Trading isn't everything, even though you want to get pretty good at it, and it's a means to an end sometimes. You want to make sure that you're staying fit physically, spiritually, mentally, financially. So I like to go to the gym after I put on my trades. I'll go to the gym, get in about 30 to 45 minutes in strength exercise, and then I like to go on a walk or go running for about an hour or two, just to keep that fitness physically. And then also I like to meditate on my walks and just get my mind right, and just kind of relax and chill out. And then just because you trade or just because you're taking it seriously doesn't mean that you can't have a good weekend. So you can go out on the weekends, do your thing, let loose, and then just make sure you're staying consistent in terms of practicing or looking at the charts every single day, and doing what champions do daily. Okay, so champions do daily what everyone else does occasionally, and just continue to be great, to flourish. And again, I call myself Mr. Fit to Flourish because we're staying fit physically, spiritually, mentally, financially. We got this going in. We're locked in. Okay, we're locked in. Let's get this shmoney. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's have a good one.
Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.